This is a red alert. This is a red alert. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. 2025 WTF Year of the Flood continues with Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin being under the gun for possible severe, nasty ass flooding. Saturday and Sunday. Numerous flash floods are likely, especially in the moderate risk area, highlighted in red. I think that means you too, Missouri. But from a glance, it looks like Iowa, the northwest corner of Illinois, and the southwest corner of Wisconsin could definitely be getting some serious nasty flooding. Right now, the very latest GFS model run is running, and it is putting a major hurricane just to the east of Florida. Yeah, about a week away. All right, let's take a look at this. 950s? Ay, caramba. This is only one run, of course. Many things can change. But this is 9 days away. And most models have this developing into some type of hurricane that could threaten the United States of America, possibly Puerto Rico and Cuba, Dominican Republic. So it is one to watch, and we are definitely watching it. Nobody knows what will happen, but I got a feeling the second half of August and September are going to be wild and crazy hurricane wise. Though, if nobody gets hit by any hurricanes this year, I will definitely celebrate. But it's best to prepare for the worst and pray for the best. Yeah. And this is like the 13th year of Asteroid Fight Club hurricane season. And as my planetary defense commander run continues, we try to get better every single year, don't we? All right. And Hurricane Helene was less than a year ago. So, but boom, there it is. Or whoop. It is officially on the board. And yes, it is still far away. And yes, it could definitely, possibly curve out to sea. But yes, it could definitely hit somebody in the face as a major hurricane. It's still a possibility for sure, without a doubt. But sure, yeah, we've seen a lot of posts of models beyond the 10-day range. And we would like to remind you that the tropical wave is currently really far away. We have plenty of time to watch it. Yeah, but, time's ticking. And now, technically, we're under 10 days. And metaphorically, doom's so bad. Big boobs are back. But yeah, some of these areas will get hit. We've clicked back to Saturday and Sunday's flood event. And some of these areas are going to get hit with over 4 and 5 inches of rain. I can guarantee you one of these places will probably get hit with over 10 inches of rain. So if you are in the zone, I'd stay aware and move some of your shit to the second floor. This is what the game board looks like now. Remember, the game board is only going to get crazier for the next week or 2 or 3 or 4. A shout out to everybody in Viroqua and La Crosse, Wisconsin. Rounds of storms will bring periods of heavy rainfall to portions of the area this weekend. So yeah, we have an advanced warning on this one. Happy 9th anniversary to Blackpink. I would guess this one right now won't curve out to sea, but we will have to wait and see. And I definitely, if you're in Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Florida, I would pay attention. And if you're on the coast all for the rest, through October, I would continue to pay attention and stay fully aware. You know? But right now, yes, there is a lot of uncertainty. As Jeff B. Rar Deli says, Siri, define uncertainty. Okay, thanks, Siri. Garrett the Bastardi says all-time wind gust swath. Africa to Abilene. This is just one run, but I gotta say, Africa to Abilene sounds like a cool country song. So me and my dog rode the boat from Africa to Abilene, and this hurricane could be obscene. All right, needs some work. Hey, remember to take a little time out in your day and pray for peace. Some serious rainfall totals the past 24 hours across parts of the area in Florida, with Wimmuwamu getting almost 8 inches. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Full moon auroras tonight. We're not smoky, says Landon Moeller, as the geomagnetic storm KP6 level hits and charges all of the protons. Did you see the moon? She's awesome tonight. Oh, the latest GFS is curving her. Maybe if we all pray that it goes out to sea, and we all pray for peace, and we pray for no hurricanes, maybe we'll get no hurricanes. Maybe we'll get world peace. But the fact that models keep showing it being a strong hurricane is something to consider. So there's 0% chance we can rule out a major hurricane. And it's definitely possible. All right. So now I got to find interesting stuff to talk to y'all about as the frames of this GFS run roll off. Boom. But what's really going to bake your noodle later on is when the biggest input to AI is AI generated content. That was from the report that AI is getting all its info from like Reddit, Wikipedia, YouTube, Google. And it was noted that like 50% of the internet right now is bots, and 76% of Twitter is bots. So that like 3 out of the 4 posts you see on Twitter are being written by bots. And there's no real discussion about should bots, programmed bots, have freedom of speech. I'm not talking about the AI. I'm saying that like if people are programming bots to cause divide and conquer amongst humans. What was I talking about? Relax. They're probably AI. It's not a surprise that models that develop the new wave coming off Africa go crazy with it in the Southwest Atlantic, says Andy Hazelton. Oceanically, the spot is the most favorable this year in the basin, with some of the warmest waters in the world near and east of Florida, and ocean heat above average also. Atmospherically, an upper-level anticyclonic aloft could keep shear low, with models indicate as many as 3 outflow channels. This could support rapid deepening if structure allows. Obviously, we don't know for sure yet there will be a storm here, or what's the structure will be like, but it's definitely a potential volatile setup worth watching. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Yeah. And we are watching, we are monitoring, we are tracking every single model run. Oh, Lord. The latest AI Euro puts it very strong at the like Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, four flattened corners or whatever you want to call it. The CMC puts it here on the 19th, but not very strong. But still, Category 1 hurricane can ruin your day. The icon only goes out to the 16th, but it puts it at almost a hurricane and has it headed west. Yeah, I got a feeling this one might be real, and this one might be real trouble. And as I've said before, if I had to guess, I would guess it would head towards the Carolinas or the East Coast. But I could be totally wrong. That is just a Thor News guess. Yeah, that's a strong hurricane, man. And those waters are warm. There were reports that Putin and Trump are going to meet in Alaska, smoke a doobie, and discuss peace. I made up the smoking a doobie part. Are you ready for a Canadian heat wave? Well, Southern Ontario, it's going to get as high as 36 degrees. Oh, that's Celsius or Fahrenheit or the Canadian one. So, how has your week been? How did you feel the Saturn and Mars opposition? Severe tropical storm Paula Abdul. Well, if you squish your name together, it's Podul. Advisory number 2. It is going to threaten this landmass over here. So, yeah, we've had some geomagnetic storms after an active solar week. 3 large sunspots have grown on the solar disk, joining half a dozen others already present. And when sun acts weird, Earth weather acts weird, and people kind of lose their minds. Meteor showers and fireballs. All right. All right, here we go. The GFS 000 run has the landfall August 21st. Subject to change, but models are kind of locking in on some type of landfall around the 20th, 21st, which is about 11 days away. And that is if it curves, because if it doesn't curve and just go straight, that would be more around the 19th, which is about 9 or 10 days away. All right. And then there's one behind it. Did you see that? So, yeah, everybody stay cool. We are approaching peak hurricane season. And there are a lot of signals that we have one coming down the pipe. It could be major or a very strong hurricane. This is not our first rodeo. This is not our first peak hurricane season. So everybody stay cool and be prepared. And it looks like we might have a second bogey. All right. God bless everyone. I will talk to y'all soon. Please have a wonderful weekend. Party smart. Be cool. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. There you go. Uno. And here comes Dos.